Welcome to this week's episode of Beneath the Surface Gems. We are continuing our conversation on living a purposeful life with author and politician Crystal Tomlinson. This week's gem looks at failure and resilience. Hello everyone, I'm Kadeen Chambers and welcome to Beneath the Surface Gems. Today we continue our conversation with Crystal Tomlinson on living a purposeful life through killing fear. Also the title of her book. Crystal wears multiple hats: communications consultant, mother, politician, and so much more. Today, we will be looking at killing fear through how we process failure and noting resilience. Welcome to BTS Gems, Crystal.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me, Kadeen.
Awesome. In your book, Kill Fear.
Yes.
There is a story that you tell about you advocating for other students while you were doing your undergrad at the university. Tell us about that experience and what it meant in that moment to fail. And viewers, I say fail in quotes because she achieved the goal that she set out for too, but she still thought she failed. So let her tell you that story quickly.
Yeah, because the consequences were very real. So we led a student demonstration during the final examinations when I was at UWI. The context for this is very important. I had just received the Premier Award for Leadership. The year before, I had received their Premier Award for Culture. So I was a noted student leader. I had strong relationships with administration and just deep respect going back and forth. So they did not expect me to be as rambunctious as that protest turned out to be. Disrupted examinations completely, disenfranchised some of the very students we were trying to represent. And while the outcome, which is to make sure that students could have sat their exams, even if they had a balance on hall fees, while we got that as a successful outcome, it made life extremely more difficult for other students who lived in different territories and so had to change the date of their flight because they now had to resit that examination later on in the month when they were planning to go back to Barbados or Antigua or Trinidad and Tobago. But to compound that in terms of failing some of the students that we wanted to serve, it was national headlines. And I remember specifically the Minister of Education on radio just, lampooning my character, who is this person who is leading and can't offer good leadership, and that sort of quality and the standard that we're looking for in young people. And it really hit me to my core. I was banned from participating in student activities. I couldn't live in hall. At the time, I was a resident advisor. So I had to resign that post, move off of hall. And Jamaica is a pretty small country. So for all intents and purposes, the career had died and the hopes of a future in Jamaica were done. So I should just think about migrating because I'm known in circles of power for the wrong reasons at this point. And as I went through that, because I had to go through it, I realized I survived it. I touched myself and I'm alive and there's still blood through my veins and I still have the thoughts in my head about how I want to impact the world, and I'm still the same human, just with another lesson to carry me on the journey. And I realized too how much people love a comeback. They love to see you beat the odds, and just when they thought you were down, here you come one more time with another punch left in you. So I've given myself permission to fail. And there's a school motto in Jamaica for Kingston College. It says, "The brave may fall, but never yield." So you can fall, but you don't have to stay there. You get to choose if you're gonna yield to the struggle or if you're gonna get back up again. So we choose to come back. Always, we choose to come back.
Doesn't matter how you fail, you can choose to get back up and keep going. Crystal, thank you so much for sharing that gem with us this week.
Thank you.